Hey, Vikings faithful. Skol Nation, rise up. It's your purple and gold-obsessed buddy here with the hottest Minnesota Vikings news straight from the gridiron. Today, we're diving into the quarterback saga that's got every fan on the edge of their seat. Aaron Rodgers or J.J. McCarthy? Who's taking the reins in 2025? Buckle up, because this one's a roller coaster. Picture this. 4 weeks, the NFL rumor mill's been buzzing louder than a U.S. Bank Stadium chant. Will the legendary Aaron Rodgers, that 4-time MVP, land with his old NFC North foes, the Vikings? Or will our young gun, J.J. McCarthy, step up as the franchise's future? The suspense is killing me, and I know it's got you fired up too. Here's the teaser that'll hook you. Vikings GM Kwesi Adofo-Mensah just dropped a bombshell that's shifting the tide, and it's all pointing to J.J. McCarthy. But wait, could Rodgers still swoop in and steal the show? Let's break it down, scene by scene, and figure out where our Vikings are headed. What do you think, Rodgers or McCarthy? Drop your take in the comments. Let's set the stage, Vikings fans. For weeks, the Aaron Rodgers sweepstakes have been the talk of the NFL. Every team from Pittsburgh to Minneapolis has been whispering his name. This guy's a legend, 3,897 yards, 28 touchdowns in 2024 with the Jets, even if they stumbled to a 5-12 record. Could he bring that magic to Minnesota? Meanwhile, our boy J.J. McCarthy's been waiting in the wings. Drafted in the first round of 2024, he's the shiny new toy we've been dreaming about. But a nasty knee injury wiped out his rookie year. Now, it's April 3rd, 2025, and the big question looms. Is he ready to lead? Or do we need Rodgers' veteran swagger? This is where it gets juicy. The Vikings have been flirting with Rodgers. Yeah, that Aaron Rodgers who tormented us for years with the Packers. But something's brewing, and it's got me pacing my living room like it's 4th and goal. What's the front office thinking? Stick with me, Skol crew. We're about to find out. Cue the drum roll, because Kwesi Adofo-Mensah just stepped up to the mic with some Vikings news that's got my heart pounding. Speaking to NFL Network on Wednesday, he said, "We talk a lot about leadership and having your quarterback embody what your culture is. Guess who he's pointing to? J.J. McCarthy." Kwesi didn't hold back. He's all in on J.J. being our starter for 2025 and beyond. "Somebody we want to be our starting quarterback for a long time," he said. "That's not just talk. That's a vision for the Minnesota Vikings. A plan to chase glory with J.J., Coach Kevin O'Connell, and the whole squad aligned. Can you feel the chills? But hold up, don't pop the champagne yet." Kwesi's leaving the door cracked for more quarterback depth, saying, "We're going to look to always add to that room." Does that mean Rodgers is still in play? I'm torn. Fam, what's your gut telling you? Could this be a smokescreen? Let's zoom in on J.J. McCarthy for a sec, because this kid's story is straight out of a Vikings legend playbook. Drafted 10th overall in 2024, he was supposed to light up the NFL, until that meniscus tear sidelined him for all of last season. Talk about a gut punch for us fans. Fast forward to now. He's healed up, and Kwesi's singing his praises like he's the second coming of Fran Tarkenton. "We've set out to build a team that's quarterback-friendly to a young player," Kwesi said, pointing to our killer running game and stout defense. Moves made with J.J. in mind. That's some serious faith in a 22-year-old. But here's the suspense. We haven't seen J.J. sling it with the starters yet. Can he handle the pressure of leading the Vikings in 2025? I'm hyped, but I'm nervous too. What about you, Skol Nation? Are we betting on the rookie? Or do we need a proven vet like Rodgers to steady the ship? Now, let's flip the script to Aaron Rodgers, because this guy's a wild card we can't ignore. At 41, he's still got it. Those 28 TDs last year prove he's not done yet. And get this. He's been working out with Steelers' new star receiver DK Metcalf, fueling talk he's Pittsburgh-bound. Steelers owner Art Rooney, too, even said Rodgers is headed in our direction. And Big Ben Roethlisberger's predicting he'll land in the Steel City. But here's the twist. Ben thinks Rodgers has been holding out for the Vikings to call him back. Could he still be dreaming of purple and gold? This is where my Vikings heart skips a beat. Imagine Rodgers, our old Packers nemesis, suiting up for Minnesota, torching defenses with Justin Jefferson and that run game we've built. It's a fever dream, but is it too crazy to hope for? What's your wildest Rodgers to Vikings fantasy? Fam? Back to Kwesi's master plan because this guy's dropping hints like breadcrumbs. He's been consistent. At the NFL owners' meetings, he told reporters JJ opening 2025 as QB1 is the outcome we want and we're headed toward. That's bold, Skull Nation. But he's not slamming the door on Rodgers entirely. Kwesi admitted there's been some interest in the vet and wouldn't rule out more talks. It's like he's keeping a secret weapon in his back pocket, just in case JJ needs a mentor or something goes sideways. Sneaky, right? So where do we stand? Are we all in on JJ? Or is Kwesi playing 4D chess with Rodgers still in the mix? I'm dying to know what you think. Hit the comments and let's debate this, Vikings fans. The suspense is thicker than a Minnesota winter. Let's hear from Coach Kevin O'Connell because he's got skin in this game too. He confirmed the Vikings evaluated Rodgers at the start of free agency, respecting the guy's MVP pedigree and their West Coast QB connection from way back. That's some history right there. But here's the kicker. O'Connell's priority isn't Rodgers. It's JJ. We wanted to make sure JJ feels he's in a position to hit the ground running this spring, he said. That means starter reps, first-team drills, and a shot to prove he's the man in 2025. I'm pumping my fist just thinking about it. Still, O'Connell's not burning bridges with Rodgers. He's too classy for that. Could this be a sign they'd circle back if JJ stumbles? I'm buzzing with possibilities. Skull Crew. What's your vibe? Full speed ahead with JJ? Or a Rodgers backup plan? Time to talk team building. Because the Vikings have been crafting a squad that screams quarterback-friendly. Think about it. Our run game with Aaron Jones tearing it up. A defense that's been beefed up in free agency. Kwesi said it's all for a young QB like JJ. Last season, we saw flashes of brilliance even without McCarthy. Sam Darnold held it down before heading to Seattle. Now, with JJ stepping in, this roster's built to ease him into the spotlight. Imagine him dropping dimes to Jefferson with that support. Pure Vikings magic. But here's the cliffhanger. What if JJ's not ready? Could Rodgers swoop in and turn this team into instant contenders? I'm torn between the future and the now. Where are you leaning, fam? Let's hash it out in the comments. Let's paint a picture of JJ's big moment. Spring 2025. Otis kickoff, and there's McCarthy, slinging passes under the Minnesota sun, showing off that healed knee. Kwesi and O'Connell are banking on him, hitting the ground running. And I'm already picturing the crowd going wild. He's unproven, sure, 0 regular season snaps as a pro. But the Vikings saw something special in 2024's draft. And now it's his time to shine. Leadership, poise, that Michigan grit. Kwesi says he's got it all to embody our culture. Can he live up to the hype? Here's the tension. Every throw he makes this spring could seal his fate, or open the door for Rodgers. I'm holding my breath, Skull Nation. Are we witnessing the birth of a Vikings legend? Or is this a setup for a twist? What's your prediction? Now, let's zoom out to the Rodgers rumor mill because Pittsburgh's making noise. That DK Metcalf workout? It's got Steelers fans buzzing, and Art Rooney too's confidence is sky high. Headed in our direction, he said. Sounds like a done deal, right? But Big Ben's stirring the pot, claiming Rodgers is holding out for Minnesota. Could our old rival be playing hard to get, waiting for the Vikings to sweeten the deal? My purple heart wants to believe he's still got one eye on us. This is peak drama, folks. If Rodgers picks Pittsburgh, JJ's our guy, no question. But if he hesitates, could the Vikings pounce? I need your hot takes. Skull Crew, what's Rodgers' next move and how does it change our 2025? Let's dream big for a sec, Vikings fans. Imagine Rodgers in purple, those pinpoint passes, that veteran cool under pressure, paired with our roster. We're talking playoffs, maybe even a Super Bowl run in 2025. Am I crazy to want this? Flip it around, JJ takes the helm, grows into the role, and becomes the franchise QB we've craved since Culpepper. Young, hungry, and backed by a team built for him. It's the long game Kwesi's betting on. Both paths have me hyped out of my mind. So, which future gets you more fired up? Rodgers for the now or JJ for the next decade? Drop your vote in the comments. I'm dying to see where Skull Nation stands on this quarterback crossroads. Time to weigh the risks. because this ain't all sunshine and Skol chance. JJ's a rookie in pro terms, 0 starts, a major injury behind him. Handing him the keys in 2025 is a gamble, even with a stacked roster. Can he handle the NFC North heat? Rodgers, though? He's a sure thing until he's not. At 41, how many elite years does he have left? And what if he bolts after one season, leaving JJ on the bench too long? It's a high-stakes chess match, and Kwesi's the grandmaster calling the shots. What's your gut saying, fam? Are we rolling the dice on JJ's potential, or locking in Rodgers' proven greatness? This debate's got me pacing. Hit the comments and let's figure out the Vikings' fate together. Let's talk legacy, because this decision shapes the Minnesota Vikings for years. JJ as QB1 could be the start of a new era, think Tarkenton or Favre vibes, but with a modern twist. A decade of purple dominance. Doesn't that sound sweet? Rodgers, though, he's a short-term supernova. 1 or 2 seasons of brilliance, maybe a deep playoff run, and then he's gone. It's instant gratification, but does it build the future? I'm torn between dreaming big and living in the moment. Skol Nation, where do you land? Are we planting seeds with JJ, or chasing glory with Rodgers? This is Vikings news at its juiciest. Your opinion matters, so sound off below. Fast forward to summer 2025, training camps here, and the quarterback questions answered. If it's JJ, we're watching a kid become a king, leading the Vikings into battle. If it's Rodgers, we're witnessing a legend rewrite his story in purple. Either way, I'm screaming Skol. The suspense is killing me, but the build-up's half the fun. Every OTA rep, every free agency whisper, it's all leading to this. Kwesi and O'Connell have a plan, and I trust they're cooking something epic for us fans. Who's your pick to take the first snap? One thing's for sure. The Vikings are on the cusp of something huge. Are you ready for it, Skol Nation? Let's ride this wave together. Tell me your hype level in the comments. All right, Vikings faithful. We've dissected this quarterback saga from every angle. JJ McCarthy's rise, Aaron Rodgers' tease, and the Minnesota Vikings' bold vision. It's April 3rd, 2025, and the future's ours to claim. Skol vibes are through the roof. What's next? Keep your eyes peeled for more Vikings news, OTAs, draft moves, and maybe a Rodgers curveball. I'll be here breaking it all down with you, because this fanbase is family. Who's your QB1 for 2025? JJ or Aaron? Let's keep this convo rocking. Hit that like button if you're pumped, drop your thoughts below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't miss a second of this Vikings journey. Share this with your Skol crew, and let's get ready for a wild 2025. Until next time, Skol Vikings.